Hello and welcome to another tutorial. This is a sound that we'll be creating today. I wasn't sure quite what to call this, but it's probably one of the more unique sounds that I've covered. This sound is quite common in UK techno and UK bass and dubstep as well, but you could use it in any style of bass music. I'm sort of classifying it here as a lead sound, but it could also be used as an effect. You could also put it on top of a bass sound and use it to complement a bass. I'll be using a combination of FM and subtractive synthesis, so this will probably be one of the more complex sounds that I've shown so far. As always, this patch is available in the description below the video for free. So we'll start by initializing Serum. We'll turn it down. Change the color. We can rename it Siren Leads. We just want to drag the MIDI over. You can solo it. So again, here we're using square waves. So make sure to pick we'll try the basic shapes this time and just use the square wave. We want to push the unison up to 7, so it's detuned. And we want to take it down 2 octaves as well. We also want to change the amp envelope, so push the attack out. Takes the sustain all the way down and push the decay out as well. We'll put the release up a tiny bit too. Doesn't really make a difference here, but because the register is quite low, it doesn't sound particularly good if they overlap. So now for the FM synthesis, you want to turn oscillator B on. You want to take the level all the way down. You want to change it to basic shapes. Again, choose the square wave. You want to detune this one as well. And you want to go to the warp menu and go FM from B. And you want to increase the FM from B. You also want to take oscillator B up 1 octave. So at the moment, it obviously sounds a bit horrible. It doesn't sound very musical. So now we're going to have to add the subtractive element to take out a lot of the harsh frequencies. So we can turn the filter on. We want to modulate the filter cutoff with LFO1. We're going to put it on envelope mode, so it only triggers once per MIDI note. We want to take the rate to 1/2. And we want to make this sort of quick ramp up shape. So you can hold Alt to snap. I'll just snap it to the first grid line. And then we will drag to the cutoff. Generally, you want to pull it quite far down. To about there. And this is the basic sound done, so we want to start to process it now. So I'm going to add a saturator first. We will take the color off, take the output down, push that up. You know it's really distorted at the moment, so I'm going to use parallel processing to make the distortion less harsh and more subtle. So we'll have this clean channel. And we'll have this saturated channel. We will EQ out the harsh frequencies. At the moment, you can hear that there is a bass harmonic here, which is part of the reason at the beginning of the tutorial why I said it could be used as a bass sound. So you want to cut that out. And I may also use an EQ3 just to make sure that there's no trace of that low bass harmonic. Just going to go back here as well. The thing you've got to bear in mind with the warp knob here, when you're using FM synthesis, is very small changes can make a really, really big difference. I mean, that versus that is quite noticeable. So yeah, you want to kind of push it up where you start to get that really metallic quality to it. We are also going to mono the sound below 2K, just so it's a bit more mono compatible. So I'm putting in my Alloy preset, which you've probably seen in other videos. Doesn't sound too fancy at the moment. The effects make a big difference here. So we're going to mix in the delay and reverb in context. So the reverb is on this end and delay is on this end. So this original siren lead will be the preset that's made available below the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My Serum preset pack is available below the video. I'm also going to be releasing a sample pack probably in the new year, which will be based around kind of classic drum machine sounds, and it'll have loops and one shots and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.